my name's Oliver, and welcome to 60 Seconds. Have you ever wondered what it may be like to try and survive a nuclear apocalypse? What steps you must take to ensure your own survival, as well as your family's? Look no further, because I will show you the perfect way to stay alive. This is a game that I have seen a few years ago. It did look really fun, and I am very glad to give it a go myself and to just show you guys how I would take things. And don't worry, this is the right way, you will not be disappointed. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Oh. Don't scare me like that. Alright! Hi buddy, how you doing? So let's do new game. Okay, so select the type of atomic adventure. The full atomic experience, scavenge around your house for supplies and survive the post-apocalypse in your full actions. Tutorial, 100% approved by the establishment. You know what, I've learnt, yeah, let's do the tutorial. I've learnt many times. Learn all about how to scavenge and survive in the event of a nuclear apocalypse. This tutorial is 100% approved by the establishment. Begin adventure. Water, essence of life, basis of survival. Water is very important. You are right. Let's not forget that. Oh, welcome to your atomic scavenge drill. I was reading that. Hold grab and control to get words, but every time you do, the reds will drop an extra nuke. What? No time to waste. Get moving and head to the marked point in front of you. Move it. Oh. Hi, daughter. Good job. There might just be hope for you yet. Just keep those legs moving. That's a horrible sound. You need to quit that right now. Right, there, X. Not bad, but you'd better be in good shape. There's more where that came from. What are you trying to say? Fun time's over. In the matter of life and death, now find your son Timmy ASAP. Find Timmy! Psh, oh my god, okay. Timmy? Good thing you know the layout of your house. I bet you had reds. I was just guessing. Family comes first. Grab Timmy. He will be the first to visit your cozy shelter. How do I... Oh my god, stop doing that. Grab Timmy. Oh my god, where did he go? That's it. Consider taking other family members too. I'll leave the exact priorities to you. Where's my wife? Do I have a wife? There's a wife! I can't grab her yet. Find the highlighted soup can and grab it. God. Stop! Soup. An excellent choice. This can sustain a family for a day. Is that all? Every American atomic shelter also needs a supply of water. Hunt for some bottles. Right, daughter, can you please stop farting down the trombone? Where's the water? Give me the water. That's enough water for now, but you've got yourself a problem, Buster. How do you know my name? You can only carry so much, and every item weighs at least one slot. You need to drop whatever you're carrying at the hatch before you can pick up more. So you ain't surviving on a Timmy, a soup, and a water. When they're a hatch of all items you have, and there's a good chance they will survive before. Bingo, you got yourself a small stockpile of food, water, and even a little Timmy. No one knows how long you'll be staying down there, so you'll even... There's the radio. That's it, nothing... Nothing more useful than news from the radioactive outside world. Sometimes you can get a few extra seconds the siren sounds to scout your surroundings, but after it goes off you need to start backing. Pick at least 5 more items and family members in the next 60 seconds and make sure you can find yourself close to the shelter when the time is up. Ooh! Okay. Right. I need luggage, apparently. Oh my god, how much room does luggage take? Right, daughter, I hate your farting sounds. You take up 3 slots. Wife. Oh my god, please just get in the bloody safe. Right, gun. Grab the gun. Where's the water? You actually need more water. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. You pick up the wrong stuff? I picked up the wrong stuff! Oh my god, last bits! No! Yes! Can I get in, please? Now you know how to get what you need to survive, but your training is far from over. I'll see you downstairs for survival training at ease. Whee! That was an eager jump. I definitely did not collect enough essentials there. I picked up a luggage bag, I don't know why. For all injuries ranging from paper cuts to decapitations? Why would someone be decapitated? Day 1. Oh, we look fun. Timmy, what are you looking at? Right. Day 1, you made it to the shelter. Congratulations, but the drill's not over yet. You will end up here with whatever and whoever you brought with you. Nothing else. You'll need to make the most of it. The next few days will teach you how to survive down here while the world outside burns. Explore and interact with your surroundings. You can always find out useful things about your shelter and its inhabitants when your survival journal is not opened yet or hidden. First things first, we must ration food and water. If you don't wine and dine yourself and the folks you've brought with you, you can bet your bottom dollar none of you will ever see the light of day. Well, that is a lovely welcome message to the game. Oh, again. As long as you have food and water available, ration it out to a given person by selecting the picture of a can or bottle under their portrait, or instantly ration out both by clicking on the character's image. Of course, you might save your supplies for later, but a normal person can only survive 4 days without water. As to food, the longer you deny your people rations, the weaker they will get and might even get sick. Even if you manage to cure them, it will take you quite a few cans and a lot of time to replenish their strength. Ah, that is a problem. Time to ration supplies, okay. Oh god, we only got 3 bottles. We've only got 3 bottles of water. Okay. Water, essence supply, basis of survival. Water is very important. You are right. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that. Well... Okay, then we all get some. Okay, yeah, no, you know what? Go on then. Oh, yeah, you know what? We'll keep everyone fed for this one, for day 1. Right, since this is your first day down here, you'll need to get used to your surroundings. Believe me, ventilation hum can drive anyone nuts if you don't occupy yourself with something to do. Get some decent rest and we'll carry on tomorrow. Nighty night. Day 2, and I've grown a beard already within 24 hours. Good morning, survivalists. I hope you slept well. Bed's comfy enough? No? Well, better get used to it, since you'll be staying here for a while. Great, I was really hoping for a, king-size mattress. We'll start today's activities with rationing, since you need to do it every day, but after that we will move on to something else. Got your attention? Good. Now listen. There is a risk you will run out of supplies eventually. Everything can be useful, but food and water are critical to your survival. If they're gone, you will be gone sooner than you can say corn dog. Well, I'm still here. So sometimes you will need to send people to the surface to bring in more supplies. You need to do this by preparing an expedition a day before it actually departs. Be careful though, tired survivors can never be a part of an expedition. Today we will skip preparations and jump directly into sending someone brave outside. We're just not going to prepare, are we? We're just going to go,
yeah, you're not screw training, you're going out.
Says there's no need to worry about him, he's okay. There isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane. Today's been fine for Dolores thus far. Timmy is on his best behaviour. How long will it last? So, who's everyone? So, Timmy is the son. We knew that. Mary Jane, I will guess, is the mum. It sounds like a very motherly name. That means Dolores is the daughter, typical. And so Ted must be the dad, which is, I'm guessing, us. Or just someone who we played as. Right, time to ration supplies. Right, guys, we're a little low. So... who is going out? I'm going to send Ted out, so he should get a full set. Okay, so you know what? We're going to split it between boys and girls. So you get fed, Timmy, you may get fed. Everyone is probably going to have to stay off the water for a bit because the water is pretty low. Ted is the reason why Ted's getting full supplies is because I hopefully plan to send them out. So we'll leave it at that. Sending people out into the wasteland is no walk in the park. Do it too early or without a gas mask and you can bet it's a suicide mission for them. Send healthy and well-fed people. Sick, hurt or crazed people are more likely to perish out there. You can send one person at a time, let's give it a try. This time you will need to send someone out, but if you ever want to skip a trip to the surface, don't select anyone. Right, so Ted is going out. Good luck, Ted. I believe in you, buddy. Right, day 3. I was really wasting a can of soup. This is a drill, so your explorer will come back after a little while, but in the event of a real apocalypse, they might be gone for a couple of days. In the meantime, you'll be faced with other problems that will test you to the limits. I'm talking about making decisions that can break even the best of men's morale spine. We'll see what clay you're made of, but first ration your food and water. We don't want anyone starving now, do we? Ted left for the surface, we hope he'll be back soon. There isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane. Today was relatively calm for Dolores. And Timmy? Despite the dire circumstances and all the trouble we are going through, Timmy is being very brave. Oh, that's good to hear. Okay, so now it's time for food for the women. Again, we'll try to lay off the water. I'll give them water next time, because it's pretty low. And I hope Ted manages to find some water. I'm an army man, so I don't know a second thing about imagination, but you could probably use yours now. Picture this scenario. You come across your kid's hamster, who in some bizarre way found its way to the shelter. The kids are obviously going to love it, and so will you. There's nothing better than food that comes to you on its own. Now it's up to you. Do you cook him? What kind of scenario is this? Okay, look. It's life and death situation. I'm gonna cook the hamster. Guys, it's life or death situation. You don't understand. Right, day 4. All looking well? I hope. Good choice. Everyone had a bite and fresh meat will not be easy to come by in the days ahead. Best to take any chance you can get to eat. Believe me, you will find yourself and your family in much more dire circumstances than this, and there won't be a hamster around to save your ass. Water is what Mary Jane needs most right now. There has to be some water left or we should get it. Timmy has been talking about nothing other than water. You should drink some. Yep, don't worry. Today is the day for water anyway. Okay. Are we all good? Okay. You might be faced with decisions that require you to use your equipment. However, sometimes you might find you don't have the one item that was supposed to save the day. So make sure you scavenge the right supplies before the blast. Keep in mind, every item can be used for something. What do you want to do today? Clean a rifle? Listen to a radio? Or maybe play Shadow Bunnies using your flashlight? Well, I haven't got a flashlight. That noises. Let's listen to the radio. I mean, Ted didn't take the rifle with him, so I dread to think. Right, day 5. Is he back yet? He is! With some cuts and scratches. The radio is critical to establishing communications with the US Army, as well as for listening out for any trouble that might be headed your way. If you get lucky, maybe you'll catch some music too. Good news, everyone! The expedition is back! Woo! Sometimes they'll return with extra supplies, sometimes they won't. Other times they'll come back with a nasty injury or even radiation sickness. Believe me, you don't want to get those. I hear glowing in the dark isn't as fun as it sounds. This time your explorer was hurt, but they will recover after the proper use of a first aid kit. You can use one during rationing. Ted was hurt, Ted's stomach is rumbling. He's hungry. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty, Doris Timmy is no longer thirsty. Okay. We did get any water. Are you serious? Okay, so we need first aid on Ted. We need to get any water, we didn't get any water, we didn't get any water. You need at least one alive adult to keep going. If you send your only survivor to the surface, you won't know what's happening in your bunker until they come back. And when they do, your shelter might already belong to someone else. A decent paddock may protect it, but not for long. Or padlock. There. Paddock. This was a busy day. Take your time to get some sleep. If you made it this far, you're doing great and have a chance at getting out of this foxhole. Hopefully soon, but don't quote me on that. Well, we need another week. We're on day 6 now. We've only just sent someone outside, but let's give it another go today, shall we? The first time you were only asked to pick one unlucky, but one brave volunteer to save the day. This time you also get a chance to equip your explorer with some useful gear. Feed your troops and I'll see you at the shelter entrance. Ted's stomach is rumbling, Ted's injuries are all fixed. He's still hungry? It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling the situation. Looks fine today. Everything seems okay with Dolores. Timmy's good. Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. Wow, what's wrong with Timmy? What's wrong with Timmy? Well, I think it's all food today. I'm going to get water as well, aren't I? Oh, we're out of water now. We're out of water. Anything can be useful outside, and some items even improve scavengers' chances of survival. Notice you have a suitcase. That's handy. With a suitcase, your explorer can carry more. Go ahead, pick something. Alright, I think I'll send Dolores out this time. Just to get more and more experience of us going outside. And also just to ease off the radiation sickness on one person. I can't take a rifle with me. Alright, fine, I'll take poison. Fine. What's a radio gonna do out there? Right. I was supposed to take my gun with me, but never mind. Still there on the wall. Morning, people! You're probably asking yourself one simple question. What is the point of sitting in this atomic shelter? Why don't I just leave? Well, leaving is a death sentence. If the radioactive sickness doesn't kill you, then the giant scorpions will. You can trust me on that. Your one chance is our boys arriving to rescue you, so every good citizen needs to do one thing: seek contact with the US military and await a rescue. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back in safe and sound. Ted is hungry. So maybe I should have given her the radio. Ted, you're always hungry. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happens to Mary Jane today. Dolores is the mum? Oh. Whoops. I don't even know the name of my whole family. Timmy seems okay, as much as can in this kind of situation. Right, you know what, Ted? You know what? I ain't giving anything to anyone. You're always hungry, mate. You're just wasting the food. No, no, no. The rescue ain't coming today, but we'll come get you eventually. You need to keep your radio operational and be ready to venture into the waste. However, you need to be careful. It might not be only our soldiers out there. There could be bandits or worse, commies! Just imagine what will happen if the Reds discover you. So let's agree to the rules for this drill. You only open the door if someone knocks 2 times. Am I clear? 2 knocks. So 3 knocks. Hey, she's back. Was the map missing? You'll need to remember that some days will be very intense. A lot of things will happen that you'll need to prepare for. That's why any day that gives you a break is a blessing, and you'll need to make sure that you make the most of it. Eat, drink and relax, while thinking about all those commie who don't have comfy bunkers like you. That thought always gets me through the day. Is this just becoming a rant now on week 2? We were glad to see Dolores came back safely from the wasteland. We found the 10-cent hotel in ruins, but there was plenty to look through. Pieces of furniture, suitcases and other hotel supplies were scattered all over the place. Now we know the secret of their restaurant chef. It's tomato soup. Hooray! No wonder they were a 5-star hotel plus 1 soup. Yes, but that's not the one I need. I need water. In what was left of one of those rooms, 2 figures were playing chess. One was a skeleton and the other was a man in some kind of metal armour. They gave us their chessboard, claiming they have a spare one. Only when we walked away did we discover they gave us checkers instead of chess. What a sick joke. The fact that a skeleton's talking to you anyway is a bit of a sick joke. Oh my god, how much is it? One of the luggage bags was filled with a wide array of different flashlight models. Excited, we tried them all, but only one was in any working condition. So we got a flashlight as well, and an axe, look at that. The lobby was mostly destroyed and barely anything could be found on the floor, except for the one very hairy and very dead lumberjack. He had an axe in his hand. When we were walking through a tiny parking lot, we heard a silent growl and saw a movement in a car wreck right next to us. In a panic, we decided to use our bug spray in that general direction. Turns out it was just a cat and it ran away unharmed. Inside the wreck, we found a map. Oh wait, that wasn't ours. We didn't bring the bug spray back from the expedition. To be fair, better safe than sorry. Ted is hungry, Dolores would really love something to eat. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. No news is good news, there's nothing going on with Timmy. Good. Right. You two, get food. We're gonna die. As long as you keep your shelter stocked and remain cautious, you should be okay. However, every choice you make may come back to bite you on the ass, even after a few days or weeks. Consider your options carefully. This is a drill, but if the nukes start dropping, it'll totally be a different story. Okay. Okay. Day night. How are we all doing? Need a haircut. If I were you, I'd check the door. Our extraction team might be coming for you any day now, but be careful. This is a post-apocalypse scenario and you never know what's coming. Their stomach is rumbling. Ted needs water to survive. No. No! I'm about to make it with everyone alive. Dolores has not eaten for a while. We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Timmy has not had nothing other than water. He should get some drink. Oh god, no. I'm literally on the final stretch and everyone is thirsty. Look, drink the soup. It might do you some good. Please. Someone's at the door. You can hear several knocks. If you listen carefully, you can make out sequences of 3 knocks. Do you open the door? It's 2 knocks, isn't it? No. Okay, good call. That wasn't the knock you were waiting for. Caution at all times, remember that. Be cautious, apply yourself, and maybe you and your family will be just fine, or at least most of you. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Ted looks like he's got 1 foot in the grave. He needs to drink supper. I wish, mate, I really wish Dolores would really love to eat something. If there's one thing we need, it's water for Dolores. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really need to find something to drink fast. Timmy's in terrible shape. We need to give him water now. We're all gonna die at the same time. Look, I can give you soup. Hopefully, science isn't with me on this, but hopefully that will sustain your thirst. As you are counting imaginary sheep in your head, another series of knocks break for your concentration. Someone is really hammering on your door and probably not taking no for an answer. 2 knocks. 2 knocks. The pattern keeps repeating. Do you open the door? Yes, 2 knocks. Yes. Did I do it? Xbox says I have. Good job, you're safe and sound with our brave soldiers. Now we can all have some apple pie and deserve it. That was stressful. Whee! See guys, I told you. You don't need water. Oh, look at that. See guys, we did the tutorial. But that took a lot longer than I probably thought it would. So unfortunately, that's all the time I have for today. However, don't go just yet. Wait, stop. Don't do it. As we didn't get time to do any of the proper gameplay, I might come back to this game and give it a go for real on the actual game mode. And if you guys would love to see that as well, please do be sure to leave your support down in the comments and like this video as well. So yeah, but for the meantime, that was 60 seconds. Fun. Stressful, so make sure to collect your water. I need to remember that for next time. I do look forward to coming back and playing this game a little bit more in the future. So yeah, for the meantime, thank you everyone so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please don't forget to leave a like, and if you do love what you see as well, please subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!